Hello, everybody. Jess Lohse, Structural Building Components Association, SBCA, another weekly update. It is August 1st. That means we are 59 days away from BCMC. Get that right? 5-9. I think I know how to do 9 fingers. But yeah, getting really close to BCMC. And our early bird for our attendees, that is closing next week, next Friday, August 8th. So you still have a week to get that done if you're watching this on Friday. If you're watching sometime after Friday, you have less than a week to get that done. Really encourage you strongly to go and do that as soon as possible. It helps us with our counts, our numbers, and it makes it look a little bit better as far as what we're going to have there in Omaha, Nebraska. Looking forward to it. But one thing that I've been getting some feedback on from some people is the hotel rooms, going through the booking and doing that with the room block. First and foremost, it's very important that you book within the room block. Those are contractual obligations for the association. It helps us out to be able to do that. And if we don't get enough rooms, like we had no QM or we didn't get enough rooms, we end up owing money on that. So if you care about the financial well-being of the association, it'd be nice to have you book within that room block. But another thing that is a little tricky with it is to prevent hoarding of rooms, which can happen where somebody wants to book like 20 rooms for whatever reason. That does not go well with the system. So you really have to go in and book one room at a time, is what I've been told is the best way to do it. So if you're going to try to book like 3 rooms or 4 rooms or 5 rooms for your staff or whomever, that can be a little tricky. So I encourage you to go back and do one per attempt and really tie it to that one individual attendee, whether it's on the supplier side or on the exhibitor, I guess same thing, or the component manufacturer, framer, attendee. So make sure you do that. It's going to be a little bit longer process, but it makes sure that we don't have a lot of rooms with a few people that end up canceling them last minute before people decide that they're not going to go to BCMC. And that is one of the things that it really does make a easier decision if you're able to book within that room block. So beyond that, we are monitoring the situation. We do see that there's going to be rooms, maybe a shortage. Sunday night is difficult right now. So if you're trying to come in Sunday and stay through until the following Friday or Thursday, that might be a little bit more difficult. But if you're checking in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or so on throughout the week, you should be fine, especially at the Hilton. I know it has a lot of rooms. So make sure you check back, because the other thing that happens too is the room blocks that we have, sub blocks for a lot of the suppliers, the larger exhibitors, they will free those up here coming up within the next week. So that will open up some rooms. So check back if you didn't get your ideal hotel, that there might be a way to change that or to do that. I know we have to do that when we go to different conferences. You know, it's just kind of a wait and see what you can get slotted into. So it takes a little bit extra work, but it's definitely worth it to be at the hotel that you want to be, specifically within the SBCA room block. Beyond that, we are looking at adding some hotel rooms, actual hotel locations, all within a walkable distance of the CHI Center. That is really, the cool part about Omaha is it's very walkable. It's got a great downtown. They've really improved it since the last time we were there. But really, the city itself is top notch for just offering great things. I mean, I even saw where Ironman is having a 70.3 race there coming up, and their promo video was excellent. It almost made me want to get back into Ironman triathlons just for that long. But beyond that, just still thinking about BCMC, looking forward to it, and really wanting to get you there as an attendee, whether you're a framer, your component manufacturer, exhibitor, or supplier. Make sure you get registered and get that hotel room booked. Beyond that, it's going to be a great exhibit floor. I think this might be the best one that I can remember probably in 10, 12 years. It's going to be jam-packed, a lot of stuff, more equipment, really good mix of the booth sizes and who's going to be there. Some new ones, some old ones, some things the innovation grant really are going to bring to the table is really awesome. And then the extracurricular activities, the honors dinner, talking about that with Ali, what's the Myrna show going to look like? How do we really showcase all of the successes of SBCA? How do we build up the award winners? How do we recognize the foundation and make sure that people are still learning about that? We're going to have a lot of things on the foundation at BCMC. It's not just going to be the Tuesday night. It's going to be throughout the week, and opportunities for you to give micro donations. Maybe it's $5 a month or $25 with a pin, and some really cool things, and really just learn about the successes of the foundation, the hardship grants, the feedback from the recipients. All of that is going to be really cool. So it's shaping up to be a really great BCMC. And I haven't even gotten to the education, like the Tuesday education day with the suppliers in the morning, more of the component manufacturer and framer direct content in the afternoon. I don't know why people aren't already there. We should be sold out. I don't know if we can sell out BCMC, but let's try. I'd like to see that. But beyond that, everything else going really good. We are still trying to fill a couple of positions. SBCA, that's a lot of it. What I've been working on. We've also just, gearing up. We've got the OQM coming up in Napa, which is another, thing that we're trying a little bit different. So, we can't just be all about BCMC, even though that's what I'm talking about now. But till next week, I'll talk about something a little bit different, but I'm sure there'll be a couple BCMC things in there as well. But with that, peaks up, press on. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I will talk to you all a little bit later.